So today we are going to make these cute fishtail bracelets. They're really simple, so stick around and enjoy the video. For this project you'll need a clipboard and you'll also need 5 skeins of embroidery floss. It doesn't matter what color. And you'll also need a pair of scissors. So first I like to just gather all the strings I'm going to use for my bracelet and just line them up at the tips of the string. That way I can measure them all out at the same time. And I'm just having a little trouble with the blue string. Got a little tangled at the beginning and a little trouble with the yellow string. But once I'm through with that, I just want to go ahead and stretch my string out. I'm going to wrap it around my clipboard because that's how I measure my string. So I want to wrap it around 2.5 times. First start at the front, wrap it around the front, then the back, and then down the front again. And I'm just going to cut in the middle of the front, so that'll be 2.5 times. After that, I just want to go ahead and separate all my strings. That way I can put them in the color order that I want to. I lined up my strings purple, pink, yellow, green, and then blue. So that's what I'm doing right now, just lining up the strings. This will also help to make it not as tangled when you're doing the project. So then all you want to do is gather all the strings together. And then go maybe 1.5 inches down and tie your knot. Now we are ready to start the bracelet. Now I'm just going to go ahead and clip it onto my clipboard, and I'm going to go ahead and separate the strings again because they do get a little tangled when you tie your knot. So I'm putting them in the color order that I picked before, the purple, pink, yellow, green, and then blue. And you see I have 3 strings on the left side and 2 on the right. So what you want to do is gather the 3 strings on the left on your ring, middle finger, and your index finger. I hope I said that right. So yeah, on the left hand you're going to be using all 3 fingers except for your thumb and your pinky. Then on the right hand you want to use your pointing finger and your middle finger to grab the other 2 strings. So it would be just like 3 on your left hand and 2 on your right. Now what you want to do is take the top string and move it to the bottom. The top string on the left hand and move it to the bottom finger on your right hand. Then just like that, so the purple is now on the side of the left. Now you want to move the other 2 strings up on your left hand, and basically what I do is I like to put the string on, put both fingers in the string and then pull one out, and then you're just going to take the top string on the right hand and move it to the bottom and basically keep that motion up. So it's just going to be like take the bottom string, take the top string and move it to the bottom finger on the other hand. Then take the other top string, move it to the bottom finger. So the top string is always going to go to the bottom finger on the opposite hand that you're moving. And you just want to keep that motion up. As you can see, my clipboard keeps trying to scoot up, so I suggest having something to hold it down. Usually I do use one of my feet to hold the board down, but my toes look a little messed up, so I did not want to expose all to that. But you just want to keep up that motion. So top string goes to bottom finger. When I say bottom finger, I don't mean the pinky finger. I mean whatever finger doesn't have a string on it. So top string goes to the bottom finger, the finger that has no string on it. You just keep up that motion until you are done with your bracelet, until it measures and fits around your arm. And now that you're finished with your bracelet, you just want to make sure you're finished. You want to wrap it around, make sure it fits perfectly, and then you just want to tie your knot in. I always tend to make mine a little bit bigger. It's on accident completely, but you can still, wear it. So now you're finished with your fishtail bracelet. This is just me making another fishtail bracelet. I wanted to make it like a wrap bracelet, so I made the strings twice as long, which is kind of hard to really work with. It tends to make the fishtail a little looser, but I still wanted to show you what it looked like. And hopefully I'll be able to kind of have a better explaining of how the fishtail works. So I'm just going to go through the same process, but when I was talking about changing fingers, you just want to take it on the left hand is what you start with. Take that top string on the left hand and move it to the first finger that has no string on it, which is usually a third finger. So you want to put it on that third finger and then move your strings up. Then take the top finger and put it on the other side, third finger, opposite side, third finger, and move the strings up. So it's just basically top to bottom, move up, top to bottom, move up. But you can still see me go through the full process in this little example. I did keep this bracelet because I did like the colors, and even though it was very loose, it still actually had a cute look. So let's just go ahead and go through this process again. It would be kind of hard to see, but and you have to keep the clipboard far away from you, but it's still a nice thing to do. If you pull your arms wider apart, you can kind of have it tightened, but since you can't really see what I'm talking about, it's kind of hard to explain. But when you are separating your hands after switching the string, if you pull it wide, it'll tighten this fishtail. And again, my clipboard is still moving. And I actually messed up now. I realized it, so I had to start over. But still, it's going to be the same 3 strings on your left hand and 2 strings on your right hand. And it's not like my left and your right. It's the same for everybody. I believe, even if you're left-handed. I'm not actually sure, but I believe that's how it is. But as you see, it's just start on your left hand, take that top string, and move it to the 3rd finger on your right hand. Move the strings up on your left hand, then take the top string on your right hand, put it on the 3rd finger on your left hand, and move the strings up on your right hand. And just keep with that process, and you'll finish your bracelet. This one actually took a little bit longer, but it still came out good, and I actually do like wearing both of these bracelets out. So just keep working on that, and you'll eventually finish this one too. Hello, so I hope my explaining of the process was easy to understand. If not, just comment and I hope I'll be able to answer whatever questions you had. But here is one of the bracelets, the longer one, and you can see like right here where it is looser, but then you have the little tight part right there, and I just think it looks really cute together. And I just tied this one. And here is the regular fishtail short version. That's how this one looks. I actually like this one a little bit better. And what I did was just take some string and wrap it around the end. And just tie a knot, and it actually makes it adjustable. That way I can make it tight because I have really small wrists. And I just hold it right there, pull, and now I have a cute tight fishtail bracelet. And I really do love these. They're very colorful to add to an outfit, or if you want to go with neutral colors, brown and black and white. Oh, I'm always talking about neutral colors. I don't know why, but yeah, if you want to, you can make it more of an earthy tone. You add beads, just kind of personalize it. But anyways, I hope you like the bracelet, and I hope you like the tutorial. Again, subscribe, like the video, leave comments. I really appreciate anything. And just again, thank you for watching the video. Again, thank you, and I will see y'all soon. Bye.